Libra, welcome to your reading. The message that I was getting for you when I was meditating is actually pretty weird. Not in a negative way, but I kept feeling like, okay, breathe. Then I was like breathing, okay, it's traveling deeper into the meditation, the energy that you're presenting. And then it got to the point where I was like, the energy was about yoga and stretching your body and having a certain posture. And then when I kept going, I was like, okay, what else? What does this mean? And then it just got to the body. And I kept trying to go deeper and I could not. So I feel like for some of you, there's something where your focus is just on your body, or spirit is trying to tell you you're only looking at something from the surface. You're not paying attention to what's within it. So let's just get into your reading. So how you're showing up is the High Priestess. So there's some things that I feel like Spirit wants you to kind of sit down and really, really analyze. And I would really encourage you to meditate, because I feel like the messages that I am getting, you're only going to get them by meditating. It's only going to come from a very deep spiritual energy. Like, you got to get in tune. You know what I'm saying? So let's see what's going on. There's something underneath the surface. There's something underneath the surface. You have the Ace of Wands. So I feel like you've been focused on creativity, your passions, work, something new, starting something new. I don't know what this is. I kind of feel like maybe you're someone who's not really being true to what you feel just yet, or you're trying to figure out what that is. All right, there's a spark though. There's definitely a spark. Right now we have the Ten of Cups. So things are good. You know, life is good. I feel like if you are someone who doesn't like stillness, it's becoming an issue. You're like, nah, things are too good. Like, something's about to fuck up. We have the Devil here in reverse. So I feel like a lot of you are allowing some of your obsessions to run your life right now. Yeah, you think something bad's gonna happen, and there's nothing bad happening right now. I just want to give you that. But you feel like something bad's gonna happen, or you're starting to have these thoughts that make you want to do bad things. Yeah, you're like, the grass is greener. The grass is greener. Like, I want to see what's out there. I want to go out there. I want to see what's going on. It's almost like someone who used to have a really bad lifestyle, and then they recover and they have people who care about them, and for some reason they still want to go back to that old lifestyle. That's the energy I'm getting for you. I feel like you're not ready to move forward in a positive light. I feel like you're not ready to start that new thing, to just be in that new thing. It's like you feel like you're ready, but when you really get the opportunity to, you're kind of like, I'm not ready to move forward in that way. You know what I'm saying? You're not ready to make that leap with Spirit. I have the Moon, the Four of Swords. This full moon is going to get you to kind of feel that energy. Throughout this week, you're going to be feeling the energy of the full moon. I advise you to rest. I advise you to meditate. I advise you to stay indoors. At least on the 17th and the 18th of this week. Stay indoors. Try not to go outside, because there's an event that is most likely going to happen that is going to force you to confront yourself about where you are in life. You're like, I want money, but I don't want to ask for it. I don't want to need anyone's help. I can use what I got to get what I want. That's what I'm hearing from you. And that's true. But I think we both know that that's not the direction you need to go right now in your life. There's a path that you're supposed to be on, and for some reason you don't want to take it. Why? You don't want to look like you need anything. You don't want to have anyone's help. So you'd rather sabotage yourself to have that. And it's something with your body. Like, I'm just going to be honest. I feel like a lot of you are, yeah, you use people sometimes. I think you could be a person who you want this like Prince Charming to come down and save you, and you want someone to be the perfect gentleman to you, or the perfect person, or whatever. But you don't realize that you're not giving off that energy, so how could that person come to you? You understand? I feel like you want someone to come save you from all the darkness, but it's like, why do you keep putting yourself in the darkness, Libra? This is a situation where you really need to look at what's going on within yourself. There's something in you that makes you want to keep self-sabotaging. And I don't even know if you realize that that's what's happening. But there's something from God that is going to show up. But depending on the energy you're putting out is going to determine how it's going to present itself to you. So for example, if you are doing good things and you're really focused on bettering yourself, you're going to find someone who's also on that energy. If you're doing things that are pushing you backwards, and this person from God comes to you, they're going to show you why you need to be on your path. And it's not going to be in a good way. Most likely, it's not going to be pleasant. So you have to understand the energies you're working with and the energies that you're putting out, Libra. There's some of you just need to move on from, or take a break from, this person that you've been dealing with. You know, it could be something as simple as that. This ain't the person for you. Because you're not the person for you yet. You're not the person you're supposed to be. So anything that you think is right for you, that's just your ego. Your spirit is saying, we got things to do. We're trying to move forward, but Libra doesn't want to. Libra's not ready for change. And if you are ready, then this is saying, look, don't go backwards. It's time to move forward. Go to something new in a positive direction. You know what's back there for you, you know, negatively. Let's go towards something different. Let's see what that's about. Don't sit there and think about all the energy and time you put into something. That's what keeps haunting you. I did all of this. I've been doing this for years. This is all I know. That all of that, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. That was a chapter. It was a long chapter. For some of you, I'm seeing it was like 8 years, 8 months to 8 years. No more. It's a new stage. It's time for you to elevate. Yeah, you learned a lot from that. So let's use everything you learned into a new situation. Not something that you've already done. Been there, done that, gotten hurt, you know. Not anymore. It's time to move forward. It's time for you to level up. But only you can do that for yourself. And you have to get out of this self-sabotaging type of energy. The damage has been done, Libra. It's okay. It's okay. Everything that could have happened or would have happened, if it happened or not, whatever. Now it's time to move forward. All you can do is dust yourself off and let's move forward. Don't sit there and be like, well, but what if? It's about the ifs. It's the ifs. If you could just get rid of that, then you'll be okay. You have to know when to stop fighting for something. You have to know when it's time to fold them. Know when to hold them, know when to fold them. It's time to fold in that particular situation. It doesn't mean that you lost. It means that you're tired of going through the same bullshit. It means that you're tired of having to fight for peace. Don't you just want peace? Peace is out there, but you keep running back to chaos. It's time for you to rest. The lifestyle or this relationship or whatever this is that you're used to and you're familiar with, but it doesn't give you that peace of mind, that's what you got to get away from. But you have to censor yourself in order to see. The cycles that you're going through are very toxic. The things that you're afraid to let go of, they're not even as good as you think they are. It's just what you're used to. Things aren't bad right now because I feel like you've been doing the work to stay on the right path, but you're going to try to go back to some negative things, and you have to be strong enough to tell yourself, no, we're not doing this. We're not going to go back towards that, you know, direction. You can do it though. You can do it, Libra. You've been doing it. You just got to stay on it. And I just need to remind you why you need to stay on this path of going towards positive things and moving upwards in life, okay? Thank you so much for watching this reading. If you would like to see more, you can subscribe to the channel. And you can also hit the notification bell so you can see when I post live streams and you can like interact with me that way. So feel free to like the video. It does mean a lot to me. If you want your own personal reading and you want to really talk about what this is so we can get to the bottom of what you can do spiritually to change it, all you have to do is email me. And yeah, thank you so much for being here, and I'll see you in your next reading. Bye, Libra.